Alright, Skull, I've got a question for you.
Sure, shoot.
It appears that
So we
Team's
see
discovery last
the
night was not
UNSC
an
on
anomaly.
Reach
Large
reacting
Covenant
to
deployments have occurred
news of a
undetected,
giant
and we are
Covenant
now under
army.
attack across the VA territory,
And they're doing this by
including
putting
orbital
their
defenses.
light
As per the
assault
winter contingency,
vehicles
we are countering
on their
every
front
front.
line. What does that
Noble
mean to
reconnaissance
you
has
as
also
somebody who
identified
knows about
sophisticated
armor
Covenant army
warfare?
hiding canopies.
It means they want to go really fast, and if they want to do that, it's because they're not really confident in their ability to overpower the enemy.
Yeah.
They want to be there first, which is, you know, usually what you do when you know you can't just smash through.
Yeah, they're sending people on ATVs as part of the frontline assault.
Link is loud and clear.
Copy that. Acquiring signal lock on the pylon.
And there we are. There's the level from last time.
Charge, yeah.
Also, the music here, great. Like
Very
the
good music.
full brunt of the Halo Reach general main theme. Real good.
Incoming!
So this shot I really love.
Something.
The Warthog rollover from inside is real good.
It is. It's very fun use of the found footage perspective that they're going for. And the Wilhelm scream.
Yeah.
Can you hear me? Six, you
This
alright?
assault's going
I could
great.
use some help.
Oh
On my
yeah.
way.
I also want to mention, our protagonist is voiced, and I think in this case, Noble Six has more lines than Master Chief does in any other Halo game. Hell yeah, I
So,
got that shot. This is the grenade launcher. It launches grenades. You can hold the button down to have it also launch an EMP on a delay.
I'm engaging.
My favorite addition to the Halo arsenal, easily. It's a lot of fun to use. Those fuel rod turrets are a menace.
They are so scary. Like, we're playing on heroic, they will just kill you in one hit. They are scary on normal. This is not a good position that we are in. We are assaulting a major Covenant installation that they've managed to put down. And
The mission begins with us fighting uphill against it, like, reinforced
There we go.
defensive picket, yeah. The situation is dire, which, you know, reflects the story, so it's good stuff. Maybe not for us, considering how hard we're getting our asses kicked, but...
yeah. Oh, thank you, Pelican. Thank you.
Cat,
Okay.
be advised. Oni has ID'd 2 hostile anti-aircraft guns southwest of your location.
Copy, Commander. New target, 6. Go shut down those AA guns. Commandeer that Warthog, 6.
So, remember in Halo 3 when we had to take out AA guns, and it was just an AA gun that we
Yeah.
unceremoniously blow up?
Alright, so here we see the Rocket Warthog returning for the first time? Since
Technically,
Gearbox added it to Halo 1's multiplayer on PC?
it works a little differently here, though.
Yeah. Well, let's roll. Let's
If we
roll.
look off to the distance, we can see more vehicles pushing up.
Yeah, you can massive air battle again, like we talked about. There's actually a Scarab over in the distance. Let me actually take a look. There's a Scarab over there, another one you can see.
There's a ground battle, you can see ghosts fighting warthogs. Like,
Yeah,
it has kicked off on Reach.
it really has.
Like you said, they're using their warthogs as their advanced force, which is not a good sign. That's not a thing you want to do.
No, it's the equivalent of putting your like slightly armored Toyota with a machine gun in the back. Like, sure, the Warthog is a fine vehicle, but it is just kind of a glorified technical.
6.
It's a recon vehicle. It's not a combat
Julie
vehicle.
McCord and Noble One, those guns are pounding us with high-velocity plasma shells.
Which would mean the strike by the frigate shrapnel is also out of the question.
Noble 6, all our birds are stuck out of range unless you can do something about those guns.
So yeah, we have to take out this AA gun, similar to Halo 3, but we've been given a much more effective incentive, and that is we can see the battle happening, and we've been told that if we don't take out that gun, the people fighting down there won't get help from air support.
Yeah, we know what the stakes are, and not only do we know them, but we've been shown them. We know the battle will go badly because we can see it going badly with our own eyes.
Whereas in Halo 3, you have to take out an AA gun because they say so, and then a bunch of air support comes in to do a bombing run that doesn't really amount to anything.
Yeah, it literally doesn't matter because then they just go into the portal anyway. Again, Halo 3 is a game of no stakes and no results. And Reach is not the same.
No.
Be careful there.
Yeah. So, hey, we've been told this is an AA gun.
Uh-oh.
There's a crashed Falcon out the front of it.
Yeah. Good, it's still alive. Oh god, I might not be, though. You know, let's blow that up before it blows up in our face later. Huh.
That's Cat. So,
Yeah,
a bit of a tough spot we're in here.
Also, this is much more of an effective AA gun than what we saw in Halo 3. It still fires a bit slow, but, like, it's clearly meant for larger targets. We saw them, or we heard them talking about a frigate that it's firing at. Okay, I believe it. Not like the fucking, oh, it's gonna fire once every 15 seconds against a cluster of like, broadswords.
Yeah.
Control 2, Lima 4. Permission to commence bombing run. Heading 224.6, over.
And
So
see,
check it out.
that's what it was keeping away, and I believe that.
But then we also get to see, you know, a net positive effect. Because look, this thing's shooting at phantoms.
Yeah.
Copy
And
2 Lima 4, bombing run, heading 224.6, permission granted, out.
I'll say again like I did in Halo 3, is it necessary for these things to come down this far into atmosphere?
Probably not.
Oh, there's another one?
It's probably not necessary, but I believe I believe it is a lot more necessary here than it was in all the other games.
Sure. Yes, we see two of these things come down. They're firing with their side guns.
You can actually see them blowing up the scarabs in the distance too when they come in. It's pretty cool.
I did miss that, so that's kind of a shame, but... Alright, Cat, get off there.
Here we
Just
go.
how massive this battle is.
Yeah. And that's honestly one of my biggest complaints with Halo Reach is that you never get to really directly participate in anything on that scale.
Yeah.
And that's one of the things me and Reckon mean when we're talking about like missed opportunity with this game. But obviously there are technical considerations to make. Oh, there's a wraith up here. I probably don't want to be anywhere near that. Sorry, a couple of those got caught by the tree. I'm just worried about getting hit by that wraith.
Yeah, I understand. But we saw their Pelican drop in a bridge. That's pretty cool. I'm starting to think maybe this thing's... Oh, there we go.
Alright, hit this wraith with everything you got. Good shoot. Cat, feel free to help anytime. Alright, we're out of here. Whoa, bit of hang time on that one. She's got a bit of torque, this thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, I feel like we could have done with a bit more large-scale combat.
Yeah, it is one of the things that I will criticize Reach for. Like, you see it in this mission, and there are some other really good opportunities for it, but unfortunately we don't quite get anything. And I understand, like, this game's already so much bigger in, like, area than 3, and it is still on the 360, so, like, I get it.
This game brought the 360 to its knees, screaming, please stop.
But it still ran better than Halo 3. Oh,
Yeah.
those are friendlies.
Don't bag up the friendlies there.
We still have Halo 4 to see, though, and I'm...
Yeah.
You know, for everything I can say about that game, it sure looks good.
I'll bet. So yeah, we're getting a real sense of cause and effect in this game that we just didn't get in the others. Oop, that's concrete.
Also,
Come
look,
on.
here's this dam they were talking about.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Hopefully it doesn't explode. Alright. So yeah, the NPCs will jump out of any vehicle, and that's sort of your signal that, yeah, the ride's over.
New
He
intelligence.
that was a cunning little
Friendly
ambush.
forces near the Covenant outpost have sighted a high-value target. An elite zealot, in fact.
A zealot? We're on to something big, Commander.
Eyes on the prize, Noble. Take out that zealot if you get the chance, but keep moving toward the spires.
So that's, again, something that is very much more grounded when it comes to military action. Oh, there's a priority target of opportunity. Well, your mission's kind of more important, so...
It does also call back to the thing Halsey said, of, oh, you know, an elite strike force made up of zealot class. Not the StarCraft zealots. They're different.
Are they?
Well, the zealots in this game are red, and before they were yellow?
Yeah, I guess.
A little on the nose for the zealots to be yellow, like the zealots. There's also kind of just the, that running plotline, right? Of, oh, you know, an elite zealot, It is something I wish they did more of, because we'll see the elite zealot team fairly often throughout this game, and they are kind of like an antagonist versus just the general threat of a planet-wide invasion.
I believe there's actually supposed to be the same team every time you see them too, but the game doesn't really tell you that.
It is something I wish had been made a little more obvious to give you that driving sort of like, oh, here they are again, we gotta get them. But it's not, and it's a shame.
I'm gonna send out a hologram here. Go, my child.
Oh, there he is, though.
Oh, he's ducking and weaving. Look at him go.
Yeah.
He's falling back. Oh, we got him.
Oh, we did?
Yep. Beautiful.
So there's actually a thing with that elite. If you don't kill him, you're unlikely to kill him single player. He will actually run back into the next area we're going to and set up an ambush for you.
Yeah.
He'll drop down this hole and like send other forces towards you.
Almost like he has command of other units in the Covenant.
Yeah.
Some sort of command structure? Nah.
Yeah, there he is. Got little... So, like, it's almost sort of kind of like the Honor Guard armor, but not.
Again, everything also was drastically redesigned in this game, so it's kind of hard to tell what they're trying to evoke, if they're deliberately doing it or not.
Move on at your discretion.
Oh, hey, look. Dead civilians. That's sad.
They're just people who worked here. We get angry about that.
Yeah. Unlike a bunch of dead Marines where, like, obviously you feel bad, but it's like, they're Marines, they knew the risks.
Yeah.
Right? these guys, they probably didn't even know what was happening until they were being murdered.
Yeah. Here's a... It just gives us a plasma launcher, so that's fun. But what's interesting here, also, is that Halo Reach kind of gets its flow of environments a lot cleaner than other Halo games. Like, we went from big vehicle section to big combat arena on foot to, you know, tight area with some verticality. Now we're back to vehicle segment, and it's just like... It's a very natural flow, where, again, like, Halo 3 is very obviously sectioned off into, here is your vehicle combat area, now there is a blockade, now here is a narrow hallway.
It feels a lot more natural in this game than it does in the others, absolutely.
And that's something they'd struggled with since Halo 1.
Update 6. Scans show another Covenant AA gun ahead of your location. I want you to neutralize that gun by any means necessary.
And there it is. Alright. Big, huge fight.
Yep. This game definitely makes the Covenant more of the threat they are stated to be than the other games.
Yeah, kind of for the first time in the series, I know why I'm supposed to be afraid of the Covenant.
We're told the situation is dire, and we actually get our ass kicked pretty hard, so kudos.
For sure. Like, 3 wraiths. We have literally never seen 3 wraiths in one area before. It's kind of scary. There are also hunters up on that little ridge. That's also very scary.
Yeah, it's a combination we've not seen.
And that's
Oh boy.
that's one of the things I like about Reach so much. It does things with with Halo's combat that literally never have been done before. Such as all this bullshit.
There's a couple of areas in 3 that are trying to go for the same sort of feel as this moment, I think, but this one really sells it a lot better.
Yeah.
Those are some very angry looking hunters, and that is a lot of needles. I need cover. Oh boy.
So there we see what the plasma launcher can really do. It is very good against vehicles.
What am I doing for ammo? Nothing.
Would have liked to grab one of these wraiths, but it's very scary to try.
Yeah, it's very easy for them to just run you over. Oh boy. Speaking of very easy to get run over.
Noble 6, I need that AA gun offline now.
We're working on it.
We're trying, mister. We really are.
But what a good way to evoke tension, right? Because you gotta work hard to succeed here.
Yeah, you
And
do not
you're
feel
told-
like you're in control of this fight until...
And yet, you're being told, hey, you know, get the lead out, people are dying.
It's effective. And yeah, they're the hunters. Unfortunately, only the one kind of hunter in Halo Reach.
Yeah, they didn't bring back the gold hunters for this. Although they did give the hunters a couple of new, I guess you could call them stances, right? Like, oh boy, there's bugs coming out of the AA gun.
Yeah, I wish they weren't. I need a weapon, is what I need.
Right. Shoot. But yeah, the hunters do a couple more things in this game than they have previously. They'll like hold up their shields in different ways to protect different parts of their body. They tend to also stick together a lot more effectively than in the other games.
They really do. It's just a further exploration of, like, the hunters as mini-bosses that they were trying in Halo 1, but they ended up just using them as, like, basic enemies so often because they didn't have anything bigger.
I just thought of another missed opportunity by Reach. We do never get to see hunters fight in a phalanx formation.
That's true. I would have really liked, like, them giving you a Gauss Hog or something, and then...
A hunter phalanx.
Yeah, just like, okay, here are 10 hunters. There's something... There is an area where you fight more than 2 hunters. I won't spoil it, but there definitely is.
Nice.
Before anybody asks, no, there is no hunter assassination animation.
Which
There
is a shame.
that somebody found in the game files and was able to, like, finish. But they had to hack it together with, like, a vehicle mounting script. So it was intended, very obviously, but it was never finished, unfortunately.
I guess we'll just have to make do with shooting them a whole lot.
I'm okay with that.
That Elite's using armor lock.
Armor lock, this. Those are friendlies. So we see a fun little, not really inversion, but
Well done, Six. Tony
permutation,
needs up close recon on those spires. We're gonna fly you the rest of the way.
where 2 dropships drop off 2 different factions of enemy.
Commander, I'm
Yeah.
going to set up a forward observation post here.
Copy that. I'm waiting on new intel. See what you can see. Carter out.
And again, you'd think this would be the end of the level, but it's not.
Nope.
Now we get grenade launcher turrets. They operate the same way.
I'll call out targets as we go.
Also, a fun little detail that's easy to see on PC is if you hold the... If you look at the indicator on the left, it'll say boom when the grenade detonates.
Yeah, so it actually says a lot of things. It says ready when it's ready to fire. If you are holding it down, it says linked.
Yep.
Then it says boom. But if you
And
just
if you
fire it
just fire-
normally, in air.
Cover the canyon,
Yeah.
dead ahead.
You can also fire this one a lot faster than you can fire
Oh
the
yeah.
other.
No reloading. But this area is actually very dangerous, so we're not going to fuck around too much more.
Oh no.
So now we're flying down this massive canyon that the Covenant have kind of taken over.
And it's a good thing it's given us these heinously overpowered auto grenade launchers, because we would be having trouble without them.
Yeah, you think these are overpowered until you try to do it on Legendary, and it's like, nope, they're not strong enough, I wish I had another one.
Stay sharp, Six. We're not on the canyon yet.
Just these massive areas, like,
Yep.
even now it's still pretty impressive. Maybe it's just knowing that it was on a 360 and like this full of
Latest intel suggests these
things.
spires may be projecting
It's not
electromagnetic
super relevant
radiations.
to this, like, you know, discussing the game proper. But for the PC version, someone did hack in some maps that are those open areas.
Just lost all power. We're going down.
Lock your armor, Spartan!
No, I had drop
Ready for
shield
hard
equipped.
landing.
Oof.
Oh, what's that? That looks like a new armor ability.
I want it. Well, we're in enemy territory now. Well and truly.
Yeah.
Crew's dead, we shouldn't stay here.
Now, not for nothing.
I'm showing hostiles all over
But-
the place. We gotta move.
They did say that there was an
We've got eyes
EM
on the
field.
spire. Looks like a staging area.
Yeah.
Copy. We have your visual. Dot's working the problem.
So yeah, new armor power.
Jetpack.
It's a lot of fun. It's not necessarily the most useful power.
It's more useful in campaign.
Yeah. So yeah, as I was saying before we led into that cutscene, which by the way wasn't the end of the mission.
Still wasn't.
Yeah, someone actually did do some like multiplayer maps that were hacked up versions of those battlefields we were looking at. It's pretty cool to fight on that scale in a Halo game. So, and to their credit, when I say hacked up, it's not like they had to add much really in terms of like walkable geometry. You can walk on all of that, you just don't get to.
I wonder if that means that they kind of, if they'd ever intended for you to be able to, if like some of these missions were supposed to be bigger.
Yeah.
I don't know much about the
the
development of Reach.
I believe it was less troubled than previous entries at least.
Oh yeah.
But it's a more relevant discussion. So now we're fighting alongside George, my favourite in the Nova team. He's a good guy.
He is.
And he isn't necessarily the most lethal of Noble Team when he's fighting alongside you, but he's certainly helpful.
Yeah, which is surprising given his choice of weapon.
Yeah, the Covenant really like to focus him down. I guess they see him as a much larger threat than us.
Certainly physically. Yeah, and there are those fuel rod turrets again, they're scary.
Noble 5 only believes those spires to be teleportation terminals.
Teleporters? Linked to what?
So there's something we can do here.
Frigate Grafton is on station ready to kill that spire. But first, we need to power down its shield.
Oh,
And I
almost.
did not get it. That's a shame.
We'll find a way to the top of the spire.
We'll find a way, don't worry, George. You gotta wait for him to come in on a gun run.
Yeah, I was hoping I could get it from behind, though. Ah, damn.
Got him!
Nice.
So yeah, you can board the Banshees mid-air. I'll try and lead one down here. Here we go.
No, bastard.
I'll get above him and sort of carry him downward. George is really giving him a hammer in there.
Yeah, part of it's like you have to get the timing right, part of it's you have to do it fast enough that George doesn't just kill the things. No, come back, come back.
Oh, that's right, you have to switch.
There we go.
Beautiful.
Goodbye.
I took a couple of bad knocks, but I'm still in the air, kinda.
That's good. So yeah, this... Unfortunately, this is kind of the only time you get to fly a Banshee.
Yeah. And it's not even the intended route. You're actually supposed to fight your way up through the, pylon here.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Still fun. Still very
Yeah.
fun. And yeah, we have this big area to fly around in. The boundaries are a little obvious and artificial, but it's cool.
Got him.
Nice. Yeah, time to... We mentioned it before. Oh, nice lack of wings. Different Banshee
Ow.
design. We can really see it here. That it's more swoopy. It has the maneuvering fins that Halo 1 was supposed to and then didn't. Although they were back in some other games. But it doesn't have the engine pods. It has, like, hollow, weird versions of the wings. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know why they felt the need to redesign so much. But that's just Reach.
So yeah, we'll, I'm gonna dismount. We should fight our way up through the, intended way. Because we can just fly to the top in these Banshees.
Yeah, we sure can.
There's literally nothing to stop us.
But yeah, we'll take the proper route.
So, fun thing you can do before you go up through these is...
Just in
little
case.
fun. Yeah, just in case.
Oh, remember doing this in other Halo games?
Yeah?
6 on the way up.
Get in there. Take out that shield, Lieutenant. Spartan, I'm en route with a Falcon. We'll pick you up as soon as you knock out
that's right,
power
there's a
to that
window there.
shield. Hurry, Lieutenant. We got a frigate inbound to blow that spire as soon as the shield is powered down.
Oh, that's an energy sword.
Oh, I've been eliminated. Don't die.
Well, there you go. Luckily, I've captured an energy sword.
Good. They're quite useful.
I'm about
in
to
this
die,
area.
though.
Ooh, that's a lot of grenades. I'll come help you.
If I can sneak up on this guy, which I might be able to, we can see, hopefully, something cool.
Yeah!
Lieutenant,
Special
drop the shield and get out of
animation.
there.
Just for the sword.
What a nice little touch.
Yep.
And, yeah, let's disable the spire shields.
Hopefully they don't blow it up with us in it.
Hmm. There's
Nice
kind
little
of,
teamwork.
Get us out of here.
kind of the
Control,
Halo theme.
this is Noble 1. Spire 1 is green and you're free to engage. Have a nice day.
Copy that, Noble 1. Be advised, all ground units. Frigate 318 Heavy is inbound, and MAC rounds have been authorized.
Mac rounds? In atmosphere?
One way to get their attention. Hang on to your teeth, people.
So again, why do you need to bring this thing this close? These guns are intended to fire thousands of miles, and this thing's like 100 feet away is about pretty good. Uh-oh.
Oh,
No, somebody tell me this ain't happening.
UNSC Frigate Grafton, do you copy?
Grafton is dust. We need to get out of here now.
Oh, that's big.
oh.
Well, you see, the Grafton needed to be 100 feet away from the spire so it could get killed by this ship. Okay, yeah, this one... maybe not. Maybe not the best writing on this one.